Welcome back. We're looking at the fallout of the Mumbai attack on diplomatic ties between India and Pakistan and whether India should actually take tougher steps against Pakistan. Joining us now from Islamabad is their Foreign Minister, Mr. Gauhar Ayub Khan, and also Zahid Hussain, the senior editor of Newsline. Mr. Khan, let me ask you, Mr. Zardari has been maintaining for a while now, for the last few days, that non-state elements would have been involved, if at all, in this attack in Mumbai. Today, that's an argument that's been totally shattered by Condoleezza Rice, who said that even if there are non-state elements, it is the state that has to act because the state's territory is being used. A pretty tough message there. I want to ask you that isn't it time for the government of Pakistan to act against these groups, not just because it's in India's interest, but it's in your interest as well? These groups are creating problems for you.
Well, what one has to see is what India has done. There's been a massive security failure, total. Even when they say that these people went by ship, now from Karachi to Mumbai, there are so many Indian ports, the Indian Navy is there, there's a lot of traffic. And this ship would have been noticed and they pass signals to each other.
We're not here to talk about intelligence lapses, sir. Those are being dealt with separately. I'm asking you about what Pakistan is doing against these groups which are operating from its soil.
Yes, we will talk about that, but look at it. 10 youngsters get there, or terrorists get there and paralyze the whole of Mumbai. And your commandos don't even know what to do. Your naval commandos can't deal with them, and neither your anti-terrorist people.
I would like I'd like to focus on what Pakistan is doing. That what you're saying is a point that we've been raising in story after story about the intelligence lapse. But what I'm asking you is what your government in Pakistan is doing about these groups which are openly operating from there. Hafiz Saeed has been talking about jihad against India, war against India, and today Condoleezza Rice this evening has said, even if there are non-state elements, it is the state that must act.
See, that can be considered, but what happens is that India has to give us credible information, because what we find is your intelligence organizations really are very disappointing, and your army and your naval people are also extremely disappointing. So, and you have your own top man of the intelligence killed, either by your own people or by these terrorists. So we have to see whether your information on these 10 is credible or not, or is it cooked up. So once you give us something about them, then one can act on it to see what type of information you're giving us and whether we should accept it.
Mr. Khan, let me put it this way. The Lashkar-e-Taiba is actually banned in your country. It now operates under the Jamaat-ud-Dawa. Hafiz Mohammed Saeed makes these, these controversial speeches all the time there. I mean, forget the Bombay attack. Isn't this something that your government would want to do anyway, to crack down on a man like him anyway? He's creating trouble for you.
No, I'm very surprised that you say forget the Bombay attack. You should not forget the Bombay attack. You seem to be putting it under the carpet. No, it should not be forgotten, and you must investigate it. Look at your security lapses, look at your own armed forces failures and incompetence, and then give us credible information. You go and kill your own security man or have him killed. I mean, it's deplorable.